Hi, this is IK Tutors, and we're here with another another high school assessment, decimals, multiplication, and division. High school assessment, right? Decimals, multiplication, division. So let's go over the procedure that we need to do. We're going to be doing multiplication of decimals, and we're going to need to do two math operations. One of them is multiply, and the other one is add. So let me show you how it goes. Okay, start off with question number 1A. Right. So it says complete the following multiplication problems. 0.34 times 6. So over here we see A, and we have 0.34 times 6. Note the 6 is written in the same place value as the 4. They're both in the ones place value. And we're going to keep track of the place values as we write these numbers in. Okay. All right. Making sure that we're only performing operations on numbers in the same place value. All right, so let's begin. So we say 6 times 4 is going to be 24. So we put the 4 right below the 6 in the same place value, and then we put the 20 part, or the 2 for that 20, in the next place value at the top, right above the 3. Now we're going to go ahead and multiply 6 times the next digit. So first was 6 times 4. Now we're going to go 6 times 3. 6 times 3 is going to be 18. We have to add that carryover that we had from the first part. So it's 18 plus 2, which gives us 20. So now we're going to put the 0 of the 20 in the place value of the 3, right? Right below the 3 in that same place value. And we're going to carry the 2 part of that 20, that 2 digit, over to the next place value at the top, over the 0. And finally, we're going to multiply 6 times that third digit of 0. So 6 times 0 is 0. Again, we're going to add the carry. So it's 0 plus 2 is 2. And that's what we put right below in the place value of that column. So our answer is going to be 2.04. Now let's try it again. Remember, we're going to start off by writing out our digits in the correct place values, right? So we're multiplying 0.11 times 4. 4 goes into ones place value right underneath the first one in that 0.11. Now we're going to multiply the 4 by each of those digits above. Right, so 4 times 1 is 4. We put that down below in that place value. We go to the next place value. 4 times the 1 in the tens place value is 4. We bring that one right below. Right, so now we have two 4s. Now 4 times 0, this 0 here, is 0, so the 0 goes there. Now we must count the number of decimal places total. So it's going to be, for 0.11, there's 2 decimal places, 1, 2. So we're going to go ahead and move our decimal 2 places over from the rightmost number in our answer. The rightmost number is 4, so we're going to go over 2 places to the left. We'll start here. We're going to go 1, 2. So our decimal lands here. So our answer is going to be 0.44. And by the way, we did the same thing in question A, right? There are 2 decimal places. Our answer was 204. We started at the rightmost here, and we moved 2 decimal places, 1, 2, right? So the rule is, whatever you count the number of decimal places in total for both numbers, right? You add those up, and then in your answer, you move the total number of decimal places from the rightmost digit all the way to the left. So let's try another one. Let's do C. C is 17 times 0.07, excuse me. It's supposed to be a decimal point here, right? Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put everything in its place value, 1, 7, and then the first digit goes under the 7, and then the other 2 digits go next to it. Now we're going to multiply each of the digits in the second row by each digit in the first row. And we color code it so it's easy to follow. So 7 times 7 is going to give us 49. We put 9 down in that place value, and then we carry the 4 part of that 49 up over the 1 in the other place value right here. Right? And now 7 times 1 is 7, but we add that carryover 4. So that's going to give us 11. So we put a 1 here, and then the other one gets carried over here. And then we add it again. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So we have 119. Now we have to multiply the next digit over, the red digit, by each of the numbers in the top. So it's 0 times 7 is 0. That's right here. And 0 times 1 is 0. That's the next 0 here. And now we have this final digit, the green digit. We're going to have to multiply that by each of the numbers in the top. So again, it's 0 times 7 is 0. You see where the green zeros go? Now note, as we're doing that, right, and 0 times 1 is 0, we're putting the result in the same place value as a digit started, where the digit sits. For example, for the red digit, right, we said 0 times 7 equals 0. And we put that 0 here, right, in the same place value as the red digit, right? That's where the red digit starts. The answers for the red digit all start right below the red digit. The answers for when we do the multiplication for the green digit, all start in the same place value as that first green digit. That's how it works. Once we're done, we're going to go ahead and add the numbers in the same place value. So we have 9 plus nothing. This is a 0. This is just an arrow here, because I want you to confuse it with a digit. That was just an arrow. Oops. Lost a lot there. Trying to get rid of this thing. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and add these 3 rows, right? That 119, that's the black row. That's from the first digit. 7, the black digit when we multiply it out. 0, 0, that's from the second digit, the red digit when we multiply it out, right? And then the green zeros, that's from the third digit, the green digit we multiply it out. Now we're going to add them all together. So 9 plus nothing is 9. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. And 0 plus nothing is 0. Now we're going to count the decimal places in the numbers that we multiplied. For both numbers, we're going to count the total number of decimal positions. There's none in the 17, but there's 2 in the 0.07. So we're going to count from starting the rightmost number in our answer, 119, and we're going to move over 2 places to the left. Let's go ahead. So starting here in the rightmost position, we're going to move over 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So that's where our decimal place goes. And the answer is 1.19. All right, let's try it again. Let's go on to question number D. All right, and hopefully you guys are getting the pattern here. Right? We write all the digits that we're going to multiply out, and we multiply them one at a time. For each digit that we multiply, we move down 1 row for the addition columns, addition row. So here we go again. 28 times 0.003. So the first digit is the black digit. We're going to multiply that out. 3 times 8 is 24. We put the 4 down right in the same place value as the 3. We carry the 2 to the next place value at the top. Right? And then we multiply 3 times the next digit. 3 times 2 is 6, plus that carryover of 2. So 6 plus 2 is 8. And we put the 8 right here. So we're done with that row. Now we're moving to the next digit, the red digit. So we have to come down a row when we're putting our answers down, right? So go ahead and multiply out. So 0 times 8, the red digit, 0 times 8 is 0. We put that digit right there. You see where the red 0 is right below the 8. 0 times 2, we put the next one right there. And then we go to the next digit, the green digit, and we multiply it by 28. Putting the answer, starting the first position of the answer right below the green digit. So it's 0 times 8. You see where that 0 goes? right below the green digit. That's where we start. And then the next one, 0 times 2, that green digit goes next, right? And then we do the same thing, moving over again, multiplying the yellow 0 by 8. And again, we put our answer in the same place value that the yellow digit is sitting. That's where we start. So 0 times 8 is going to be 0. You see the yellow digit is, the yellow 0 below is right in the same place value as the original yellow 0 above. And then we go multiply by the second, by 0 times 2, and that one goes right next to it to the left. Right. Now we add everything up. So 4 times nothing is 4. 8 times 0 is 8. I'm sorry, not times. 4 plus nothing is 4. 8 plus 0 is 8. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. And again, 0 plus 0 is 0. And 0 plus 0 is 0. Now we count the number of decimal places in the number that we multiplied. We have 1, 2, 3. Then we go to our answer. We start at the rightmost position, which is right here. And we count over. 1, 2, 3. That's where our decimal place goes. And our answer is 0.084. Now let's do a problem. We're going to continue that pattern as we go through this. Right? We're not going to do every single one. You can see that all the problems are worked out here. Let's try a pattern where the digits are more than 2. Let's do H. H, we have 3.005 times 32, right? So we're going to go ahead and multiply the 2 times 3.005. That'll go in the first row. And then we're going to multiply the 3 times 3.005. That'll go in the second row. Okay? So let's do it. 2 times 5 is 10. You put the 0 down. Your black 1 up here is your carry. 2 times 0 is 0, plus that carry is 1. So that's 1. 2 times the blue digit is 0, so that 0 comes here. And 2 times 3 is 6. So we got that first digit done. Now we're going to move over to 3, the red digit, and multiply that by 3.005. This time we're going to move down 1 row, and we're going to start our answer in the same place value as the 3, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So it's 3 times 5 is 15. We put the 5 down here in the same place value as the 3. We carry that 1. See that red 1? That's the carry. Now 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. We put that 1 right next to the 5. 3 times the blue digit, that's the blue 0, is 0. We put that blue digit 0 here. And then 3 times 3 is 9. We put that 9 right here. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add all the numbers in the same place values. So 0 times plus nothing is 0. 1 plus 5 is 6. 0 plus 1 is 1. 6 plus 0 is 6. Nothing plus 9 is 9. Now we're going to count the number of decimal places in the top part and the number in the top. Right? We're going to total the number of decimal places. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. We're going to go to the rightmost position in our answer, and we're going to count over to the left 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, and that's where the decimal place goes. So our answer for this one is 96.16. Right. Let's do another one. Just to make sure we understand, we're adding all the decimal places of the 2 numbers we're multiplying originally. So let's do L over here. Okay, this is an example of that. Both of these numbers have decimals in them, right? So once we add up all the numbers, we have to get the sum of all of the decimals, right? So we're going to multiply out. We have 0.08. We're going to multiply the 8 times this top number, and then we're going to multiply the red digit times the top number, and then we're going to multiply the green digit times the top number, right? And we're going to add all of that together, and then we're going to count. We're going to add up the number of decimals and the 2 numbers that we multiplied, and then we'll shift it over in our answer. So let's go. So 8 times 0.074. 8 times 4 is going to give us 32. We put the 2 down, and we're going to carry that 3 up to the top. Now 8 times 7 is going to give us 56. Right, 56 plus 3 is 59. We put the 9 down, we carry the 5 up to the next place value on top. 8 times 0 is 0. plus the 5 is going to give us 5. And then 8 times that last 0 is going to give us 0. So we're done with the first row here. Okay. Now we're going to shift over to the red digit, and we're going to put our answers in the row below that. Starting the first number in that answers for the red digit in the same place value as the red digit. So 0 times 4 is 0. We put the 0 down right below the red digit. 0 times 7 is 0. We put a 0 there. 0 times 0 is 0. And 0 times 0 is 0. All of those red zeros are from the red digit, multiplying each of these numbers. And we get 0, 0, 0, 0. Now we're going to do the last one, the green digit. Same thing. We're going to put the first result of that multiplication in the same place value as the green digit sits, and then we'll continue to move to the left afterwards. So 0 times 4 is 0. We put that first 0 right below the green digit, and we multiply the 0 times 7. The next one goes there, next to the first digit. 0 times 0, that goes here, and 0 times 0 again, that goes here. Now we're going to add up everything, all the numbers in the same place value. So 2 plus nothing is nothing. 9 plus 0 is 9. 5 plus 0 plus 0 is 5. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. And then we have 0 plus nothing is 0. Now we're going to add up all the decimal places for both numbers, the sum total for both numbers that we multiply by each other. So in the top number, we have 1, 2, 3. And in the bottom number, we have 2 more. So it's 4, 5. So we have to move 5 decimal places in our answer. We start at the rightmost position of our answer, and we move over 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where the decimal goes, and our answers will be 0.00592. So I hope that helped. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe so we can continue providing these helpful videos, and I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.